Oh, there I am. Hello, everybody. I see one person's in here, but I'm not sure who it is. I'll give everybody a couple minutes to come in. And hopefully we have a few people. Oh. It has been raining buckets here today. Like, it's rained so hard at times. It's unreal. And we're supposed to have that for the next like 5 days. I think Friday will be our next good day. So a lot of wet this week. Good weather for ducks. I told David we'll have to get a boat if this keeps up. Needless to say, the garden build is on hold, which is very, very disappointing, which is making me nervous because we're getting closer to planting weekend, so to speak, and I'm very nervous. So we do have the garden beds all set up and started filling them, which you'll see in tomorrow's video. Tomorrow's video will be a little bit of an update on the garden build. Not what I hope to be, but at least it's some kind of update. So that will be out. I think it's at 7:30 tomorrow. I hope. I've been uploading it all day today, and it's only at, let me just see, 55%, 56%. Woohoo, we went up another percent. So I hope my internet is good tonight because it's very bad, and I'm sure it's because of the weather we're having. So I'm going to try my best, and hopefully it will be okay. So not seeing anybody in the chat. So might not be a very long live tonight. We'll see how it goes. Oh, it has been a couple of weeks, let me tell you. And the What Does $100 Buy collab wraps up tomorrow. It would have been wrapped up by today, but there was a couple scheduling conflicts. So Annie from Back to Basics Homestead will be posting her video tomorrow. That's Back to Basics Homestead, and that is What Does $100 Buy? So I think it was a very successful collab, and I thank everyone for joining. And it was very eye-opening. I think the one major thing that everybody can say is everybody's paying more for everything, no matter where you live. I think Sean from She's in Her Element, I think she got the best bang for her bucks. She did really, really well, though she ended up going to, I believe it was 3 stores to get everything she did, but she was even shocked at how well she did. So I think she probably did the best, I'd have to say. And I think, unfortunately, the worst was the Cow Emporium. Boy, oh boy, you are all paying a lot for dairy out there in Alberta. Wow, that was quite eye-opening, the prices that you paid for things. So yeah, that I think it was a pretty good collab. And like I thank everyone again for joining. I have some ideas about that collab maybe after the busy season. We'll see. But so now it's just busy getting ready for Aiden's big track meet this coming week. And in the Eastern Ontario Homesteaders Conference is a week from today. The actual conference is a week from today. So by this time next Saturday, it already will be over a couple hours. So I hope to get some footage, but I also want to just enjoy the conference and the lecturers and seeing my friends and checking out the vendors and all that. So, but I will try and get some footage for you all so you can see how it went. So it says I have 3 people watching. If you can just let me know you're in here, that would be great. I'd appreciate it. And I just realized something is wrong here. That is not supposed to be there. I just realized that was up there. I'm glad I double checked. So it might not be a very long live if nobody can make it. I get it. Everyone has very, very busy lives, and we're definitely coming up onto the very, very, very busy time. So I don't know how often I will be doing lives going forward with days spent out all day in the garden. I'm hoping once the garden build's done, I might even be able to do a live from the garden That's my hope, if the internet will allow me. It's still fairly close to those, so I'm hoping the internet connection will be okay. It will be obviously under Wi-Fi. So normally when I do my lives, I am connected directly to the internet. So I'm at my in-laws, so can't really stay for too long, but I run. That's okay, Rem. I know everyone, Saturdays is not always the greatest time. Maybe I should go back to Wednesday nights. I might be doing that. Hi, Dave, out in the greenhouse. Nice. I was just saying in the beginning how we are getting nothing but rain here. Buckets and buckets of rain. It is pouring. We've been half the temperature we should be this whole week. It's just not been good. It's not been good. We did buy all the wood. We did get all the wood we need to build the garden. We just can't, do anything because the rain. Yeah, I was just saying, Remy, how a week from today at this time, the conference will have already been over a few hours. So I'm looking forward to it. I have Aiden's, my mind can only take so much right now. So Aiden has his track meet during the day on Friday. So we need to get through that first. And then once we drop him back off at home, we will head to Lanark. So we probably won't be at Angie's for supper. We'll probably just make supper and eat it on the way. How was everyone's week? I'm really busy here. Lots of appointments. And I did get a new mug. Life is like a cup of tea. It's all about how you make it. And it's made in England. So it has really cute inside. I can't tip it because then I'll dump my tea everywhere. It's got green hearts and teacups and everything. I love it. Yes, I did look ahead and I did see that the conference is supposed to be actually quite nice weather. So I'm looking forward to some nice weather. By Friday, we're going to need it because we don't see the sun again until Friday here. Yeah, and we're actually under a rainfall warning for our area for the next, I think it's like the next 2 days. We are supposed to get pretty insane amounts of rain. Our sump pump's been running nonstop today. But our water softener quit on us a little over a week ago. Boy, that has not been fun. The laundry's piled up and everything because I couldn't do laundry because we have very high iron here in our water, like really bad. And it stained everything. I did one load of laundry and that was a big mistake because it stained it. Our tub is stained yellow. I've been scrubbing away at that. It's just not been a good 2 weeks. It really hasn't. It just seems like everything that could go wrong has gone wrong. Yeah, just hasn't been great. So, but it finally got fixed on, I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday. It finally got fixed. And it took several days for it to finally stop smelling like iron and tasting like iron. So, and he even said what happened to it is something they've never seen before. Apparently the motor got fried or something. He said we must have had a power surge, which is news to us because we sure didn't notice any power surge. And of course, we are the ones that has it happened to. Oh, we never seen that before. You know, that seems to happen a lot to us. I get the rain first, more coming. Yeah. Yep, we're getting rain for quite a while. So anyone have anything good happen to them this week? Could use some good news. I think David's heading out to put the chickens in. Poor things have been pretty much in the coop all day. They don't like to come out in the rain if they don't have to, but we did manage to pick them up some mealworms, so that kind of coaxed them out a bit. So, oh, yep, he's heading out. So, I see 5 of us in here. I think we got 2 people who are shy, don't want to say hello, which is fine. So yeah, as I was saying, the collab, it's officially over tomorrow. Amy will have her video out. What does $100 buy? It was a great collab. I really enjoyed watching everyone's videos, and I did watch every single one, and I made sure to comment on each and every single one. So I thank you all for joining, and I hope to have a update on it maybe after the busy season, maybe in the fall. We'll see. I got a couple more ideas for a couple more collabs I want to do. But I think we're going to get through the summer first, because it's hard to do collabs in the summer, but I've got a couple for fall that I want to maybe get going. So now that I'm doing more hosting of collabs and getting it under my belt, I feel like I'm getting better at doing them. So, and I've been canning up my freezer, and I guess that's probably what I'm going to do all this week. So you're probably going to see some videos next week of a lot of canning videos, because the weather's going to be so miserable, and doing some freezer meals. I've been doing them too to get ready for the busy season. Because when I've been outside all day in the garden, which I love, but coming in at 5, 6 o'clock, what I'm going to do is worry about supper. So I'm doing that. But I made, oh my gosh, how many did I get? I got 6, 12. I think I got like 20. I got 6, 12, I think 15 pints of chicken broth and 2 quarts of chicken broth made this week. So that got like 5, I think, chicken carcasses out of my freezers. I cannot throw away a chicken or turkey carcass. I just can't do it. You know, like it's just, I was like, no, I can throw that into broth. So I was hoping to get all of them out of the freezer, but I couldn't fit any more in my roaster. So I still have another batch worth to make. And now I want to get beef broth going, because I found a whole bag, like 5 to 6 pounds maybe worth of beef bones that I forgot about. So those have got to come out and get made into broth. So it's not even canning season, and my shelves are getting full. We have got to start eating more of our canned goods. And that is also something I am going to start in the next couple of weeks. So planning meals around the canned items so we can start emptying some jars, because I need some empty jars. So, but, well, usually anyone who's coming is coming. So I really don't have a whole lot more, I guess, to say other than what else? There was one other thing I wanted to talk about. What was it? The garden update I gave you. Collab. I think that's about it. Like I said, it's been a busy week here with a lot of appointments and track practice. Oh, track practice. I'll be glad when that's over. Picking Aiden every day up from school. And oh yeah, after the conference, we get our meat birds too. So we have to, I'm going to, because I'm going to put them in. We've got like a puppy playpen that Lily hated. So we're going to use that for the meat birds and put them in the garage. Hopefully it will be warmer by then, until they can go outside. And instead of using our heat lamp, we're going to get one of those little heat shelves, are they called? They look like a little shelf and you can raise them. We're going to try that instead, because I'm worried our heat lamp might be too hot on the pen. So we're going to try that for the meat birds. So we're pretty excited getting 10 meat chicks. So, and we're not naming any of them. So just to make sure it makes it easier. So I'll be hanging around Lanark next weekend. Cool. We'll be there Friday, Saturday, and we come back Sunday. But I'm hoping to hit up. Marcy has a couple of places. There's a flea market there. I guess that's open on Sundays. So we're hoping to hit that up before we leave. Don't think we have to check out of the hotel until 11, but we usually always check out earlier. Usually as soon as we go we get up, get dressed, pack up the vehicle, and go to the breakfast, and we're already out of there. But I thought for some reason this Sunday was Mother's Day, and I was panicking because I'm like, oh, we're going to have to rush right home Sunday, because the kids were like, Mom, are you going to be here for Mother's Day? And then I realized it's not until next Sunday. So now I can take my time and do a little bit of exploring. So I'm just trying to stretch this out at least a half hour. So 14 more minutes. Just a second. Oh, sorry. I just had to answer something. So looking forward to the conference.
Yeah, gonna be great.
So it is really hard to talk when I don't really have a make it your second honeymoon, Lynn. Make this weekend our second honeymoon. Wouldn't it be our
100th?
third or fourth honeymoon? Yeah, we've done a couple of weekend trips away. We're actually going away for our anniversary in August, overnight, because 30 years.
Yeah.
30 years this year. I got married when I was 10.
Yeah, me too.
That's kind of icky, really.
Yeah.
But I guess I probably won't be staying on. I'm trying to stretch it out to at least 8 o'clock. So I get it. People are busy and everything. And I might go back to Wednesdays. Saturdays might not be the greatest night. It's just hard because Aiden's still in school and he needs the internet sometimes for homework. But
yeah.
Oh, Tracy came in. Hey, Tracy, I was just saying how I'm probably not going to stay on very long because I think everyone's really busy tonight. But I'm thinking about going back to Wednesday nights. And my internet is terrible. That one bar.
Yeah.
It's not the greatest. I'm trying to upload tomorrow's video too. I had mentioned that in the beginning. Oh, we're at 60% since we came on. So no one in the house has internet right now because I had to directly connect it, and it's still not all that great. I can only think it's the weather.
Yeah, it's pretty crappy here.
Yeah. But oh, I was going to say something I forgot. Oh yeah, I just mentioned how the garden build's on hold.
Yeah, weather stinks, and we're waiting for a part.
And then this weekend would be perfect, but we're going away, so we lose this weekend.
Oh.
So,
but it will get started. Soon as I have to do it, like in the evening.
Me too, Tracy. Hard to believe this time next week, the conference itself will be all over. Yeah, I know, and that's why I'm thinking. I was even thinking I might not even be able to do lives very often coming up with the busy season, just because. We're out late, and I'm not one to go on live at like 9, 10 o'clock at night. That's too late for me. So, but I might go back to Wednesdays. I might go back to doing some daytime ones too. I know it's not always convenient for some people, but I might start doing mornings or something maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I am hoping to do a live in the garden once the garden's done. Hello, Jane. Using delicious black raspberries I picked near you. They are mints and plan to pick more this year. Oh, did you get them from Brambleberries Farm out here in Wooler? I just used up the rest of my blueberries from them. I had to buy some frozen blueberries, and I still got a few bags of strawberries and cherries. Yeah, I'm just not 9 o'clock. I'm usually probably upstairs in bed. If I'm not asleep, I'm watching TV and falling asleep. So 9 o'clock is really late. Honestly, I prefer to do my lives even earlier than 7:30. Oh, Lily wants to say hi, everybody. Hi, Lily Bug. Hi. Wonder what Mama's doing. No, you can't have my tea. Jane, are you going to the conference next weekend? Yes. Awesome. I hope so. Good. We'll get to see you. Hello, Deb. Thanks for dropping in. Oh, it's like I maybe I should just talk about going off early, because it seems like once I start talking about going off early, more people start coming in. Hi. I said it in the beginning, but I'll say it again for the latecomers. The What Does $100 Buy collab is wrapping up tomorrow. And oh yes, the first yes was for Brambleberry. Okay, awesome. Yeah, they are fabulous. We really enjoy them. It's one of the reasons I don't plant a lot of the things here, because they're very reasonable and I can just go down the road and pick them. The other reason is we don't think we're going to be staying here, so I don't want to plant a bunch of stuff I'm never going to be able to harvest. But so yeah, so the collab wraps up tomorrow with Annie from Back to Basics. It was supposed to be done by now, which is why I was doing my live tonight. But we had a couple of people needed to reschedule, which is fine. Life happens. So Annie's is tomorrow. She'll be having that go up. And I said that I think Sean from She's in Her Element in Massachusetts in the States, I think she got the best bang for her $100. Like, she did really well. She even surprised herself, though she did have to go to 3 stores to get all those deals she got. And I think the person that got the least amount for their $100 was the Cow Emporium, Arnett. They're out in Alberta, and they sure are paying a lot for dairy out there. David watched that one with me, and I watched every episode, by the way. And we were gobsmacked at the prices she was paying for her cheese and her creamers, and like, wow, it was bad. I thought we were paying high, but they definitely were paying very high prices. So I thank everyone for joining. It was fun. I have a few more collab ideas going forward. So I'm not going to do any through the summer. I join a few during the summer. I don't need to be hosting some too. So we're going to be, but there are going to be some in the fall that I'm really excited about. So I hope everybody stays tuned for all of them. And, what else? The garden build, we are on hold because the weather is great for ducks, not so great for building. And we are looking for, we're waiting for a part to come for our blowtorch. Is that what it's called, David?
What?
The blowtorch? Because we are actually going to torch the wood to help seal it, so we don't have to use any stains or anything, because I don't want to put that into the ground. And yeah, we need a part for it. Fabulous. Yeah, I planted a lot of blueberry plants last year, but I don't know, maybe a couple of them. I think out of I'm trying to remember if I planted 20 or 30 of them. I can't remember now. I'd have to look at old videos, but there doesn't look like very many of them survived. So I'm not doing that again. And I'm not ordering bare root things from that company again, because the pear trees they sent me too early, they died. The climbing rose that I ordered from them, it's dead, I think. And I'm gonna wait a little longer before I completely say it's gone, but it's not looking good. And the fig tree, I don't know how that's doing. And the blueberries. So I'm not happy at all. They sent them all way, way too soon. They told me I wouldn't get them until late April, and they showed up in March. So I'm a little bit disappointed in that. So you could plant rice in the front lawn. The way my kids eat rice is not a bad idea. It's supposed to be nice in Lanark Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It looks like it's going to be, I think it's going to be, last time I looked, it was a high of 17, I think, on actual Saturday. So it sounds like it's going to be a nice day. They'll probably breezy. I remember last year being very windy, and I think Marcy said they're known for wind there. So my rhubarb's coming up beautiful right now. This is... Okay, the first year you can't harvest it. Last year was my first year harvesting it. And this year it is coming back bigger and better than ever. And it looks a lot redder this year than it did last year. It was really green, even the bigger stalks. when I harvested it last year. So all my rhubarb butter looks terrible. It looks like peas, like pureed peas. I am blessed. I live on a train track. The birds and my husband and I enjoy them, but they bring little gifts that grow in the years to come. I hope. Very nice. Very cool. There's some raspberry plants here that were here when we moved here. I don't think they were planted necessarily by the old owners, but they were in a horrible spot and we could never really keep everything down. And the birds pretty much get them now, what few that come out. So, and tomorrow's video, which is coming out hopefully at 7:30, as long as it uploads on time. Let me see where we're at now. Oh, we're at 62%. It might be up there. I might push it. Right now it's scheduled for 7:30. It'll hopefully be out sometime tomorrow. And I give you a little bit more in-depth garden update, and we start planting, direct sowing for 2023. So that felt great to be out there last weekend. And I did that in between the rain. So that and Remy, I'm glad I grabbed you those stacking pots when I did, because I cannot find any more anywhere. I thought I might need a couple more, but then I found the ones I bought last year finally. Thank goodness. But I don't know how many Dollar Trees that we went to last weekend. There is no more of those stacking pots left. So when they sell out, they sell out. So next year, if you see them, grab them as soon as they come out, even if it's February, because that's when I grabbed mine and Remy's. So I can remember to grab those too and bring them with me. I have a lot of things I'm bringing to the conference, actually. So I got to remember, I should make a list. What's everyone's big plans? Well, I guess we know some people's plans for next week. It's the conference. But has anybody been able to start anything outside? I know, depending on where you live. I mean, some things you can plant outside. I did last weekend, direct sowed a few things. I haven't had to worry about watering them, that's for sure. Oh, I have to up pot some more tomatoes tomorrow too. My to-do list got bigger. Well, friends, that's about a half hour, and I've been rambling on long enough. So I'm going to let you all go and maybe go watch a movie or something with the hubby here. And I wish you all a great weekend. And for those of you who are going to be at the conference next weekend, I'll see you all there. Looking forward to seeing everyone. Until then, take care, everybody. Have a great week. Oh, and don't forget to watch Annie's video tomorrow. Back to Basics Homestead for the last video for what does $100 buy. Oh, Deb, I did beets and carrots, good for a week, and the husband let the chickens out on them. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I might have cried. That might have made me cry a little bit if that had happened. That's terrible. But yeah, I'll wrap this up, and yep, we'll see you next week, Dave. See you next week, Tracy. See you next week, Remy, and everybody else, and who's going to be there, and Jane. And everyone take care and have a good week.